So other than The Last of Us Part 2, which looks amazing by the way, the rest of the PlayStation State of Play was kinda boring. Though Call of Duty Modern Warfare story does look interesting, I'll have to admit that. So Sony has held their PlayStation State of Play, the event where they tell us the future of PlayStation, including the PlayStation 4 and what we're hoping was going to be the PlayStation 5, but as we know that wasn't going to happen before the PlayStation State of Play. But we did see The Last of Us 2 trailer during the State of Play, which looks amazing. In it we see Ellie on her travels, a community that seems to be a good starting point for the game, and we even see some gunplay and have some story details of a group that Ellie's going to be going after. This game looks very good, not just from a gameplay perspective, but a narrative perspective, and of course a graphical perspective too. It's Naughty Dog's, what do you expect? The facial animation, the voice acting, it's just all good. It's the good old Naughty Dog treatment that every game gets when it's made by Naughty Dogs, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. Now of course, other than gameplay, we also got a reveal date or a release date for The Last of Us Part 2, which is gonna be February 21st, 2020, which I probably will be streaming day one for that game. So if you want to see day one gameplay for The Last of Us Part 2, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And of course the obvious review that I'm going to be doing on that too. Now unfortunately everything before that wasn't really too interesting. We got an announcement for LA Noir VR cases, which is kind of cool. It means that Sony isn't really going to throw the Sony VR away anytime soon, and we also got some October PlayStation Plus games which are pretty cool too. The Last of Us 2 Remastered and MLB 2019, which I'll be adding to my library when they're available too. It's good that they're putting Last of Us 2 on PlayStation Plus because the people who haven't finished it can catch up before Last of Us 2 comes out, and they got a long time. It's like 5 months. We also got some more indie games for PS4, which I do love indie games, don't get me wrong, but a lot of these weren't really too interesting, or I didn't know what the heck was going on. Now one thing that did interest me was playing against the devil in a drinking game and different party games to escape hell. That was pretty interesting, and it's a pretty interesting premise. Arise also looks pretty good. It's going to be less action, more exploration and discovery, which I do like those kind of games, so it'll be interesting to see if it's a good game or not. We also have this weird indie game which reminds me of a Saturday morning cartoon, which would be co-op or solo, and it's very weird, and I'm kind of interested. I'm always interested in these weird indie games because those are usually the most fun games. We also got a new trailer for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which looks very interesting and honestly worth playing. From the trailer it seems that we're going to be helping out some kind of resistance or some kind of people who are in need of help, and the game will have a pretty blurry line between who's a murderer and who's a soldier. I'm sure there's more to the story that we just don't know about, but it looked pretty interesting to me. But other than that, what happened to the other PS4 games, the third-party games? What happened to Star Wars? What happened to Ghost of Tsushima? Give us Death Stranding. Even gameplay for that game would be good. The State of Play was bad. It's a sad excuse to show us more gameplay on The Last of Us 2. That's what it was. It was a platform to show The Last of Us 2 to gather all of us PlayStation fans. Which, don't get me wrong, as I stated before, I love the gameplay that we got from Last of Us Part 2, but honestly, I was expecting more big game reveals for the future of the PS4 or whatever's left before the PlayStation 5. But one thing that got me really excited and got me to thinking about the PlayStation State of Play for the PlayStation 5 when those happen. I mean, just imagine all the cool new games that are going to be announced for the PlayStation 5 during those State of Play. It's going to be wild, and you can already hear the excitement in my voice right now. I can't wait. Thumbs up for that Legend of Dragoon remake if we can get that on the PlayStation 5, because that would be just glorious. But anyways, what did you think about the PlayStation State of Play? Tell me in the comment section below, and for more gaming news, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also have that notification bell on, because of course YouTube doesn't always bring you my videos, and YouTube, even though you have the notification bells on, they don't really bring you the videos anyways, but it has a better chance of seeing my videos if you have that notification bell on. So make sure you have that on, and I will see you guys in the next video, which probably will be a Rambo review, or it will be some gameplay on the Link's Awakening. So make sure you subscribe for that, and have a good one, guys.